So robots. Robots is one of the navigation which is available in the Uipath Orchestrator. Robots, it's software service, or we can say it's a execution host that able to execute our process, which is built in the Uipath Studio. Then advantages. It provides an easy way to tackle the activities accurately even if the employee are out of an organization. Then what kind of robots available? First is attended. It operates on the same workstation as a human to help the user accomplish daily tasks. It is usually triggered by the user events. You cannot start a process from Orchestrator on this type of robots, and they cannot run under the lock screen. They can be started only from the robot tray or from the command prompt. Attendant robots should only run under the human supervision. So this kind of robots need the human. Then unattended. This kind of robot run without human intervention or without human support in virtual environments, and it can operate under the lock screen as well. Then third is non-production. It retains all the features of unattended robots, but it should be used only for the development and testing purpose. Then last is development. It has the features of all unattended robots, but it should be used only to connect your Uipath Studio to the orchestrator and for the development purpose. So what kind of robots you can create in the orchestrator? So first is standard robots. Robots works on a single standard machine only, namely the one defined while creating it. This is ideal for the scenario in which a user always works on the same machine. A standard robots can be converted into the floating robots by using convert to floating button, which is displayed alongside the standard robot. And this kind of robot is useful when the user using the same machine every time, right? So go to the orchestrator and we'll see how we can create the robots. So once you open the orchestrator, so here you are able to see the different navigations. So I'll click on the robots. Once you do that, you are able to see how many robots available here and its status. So how to create a new robot? Here you have to click on the add button, and here is standard button robot, and second is floating robot. So in the standard robot, you just need to click, and here you need to add the machine. So in the previous video, I told you how we can add the machine into the orchestrator. So you just need to select your machine, then you can give any name to robot, and you can add the description, it's optional, then type. Now what kind of robot you want, like it should be a unattended, testing, attended, and these options is available, right? So once you do that, you need to put the domain and the username. So how you can find this one? So what you have to do, you just click the cmd, you just open the command prompt, and here you need to type who am I. Once you do that, you are able to see this domain name. You just need copy from here and you need to put here. Once you do that, for example, if I'm putting this one, you need to put this one, copy, and first I need to, for example, I'm test underscore robo. Now type, I'll choose the testing, and once you choose this option, you can able to put here this username, domain, and the password, it should be your system password. Once you do that, you just click this one, right? And you need to click on the create button. So once you do that, you are able to see the robots is created here, right? And the next we can create the floating robot. So the floating robot is we can create the same method which earlier I told you. And what exactly the robots or floating robots? So floating robots is basically a robot which is works on any machine, which is defined into the orchestrator. It can be standard or it can be template. As the machine name is not relevant while creating it, only attended and the development robots can be floating. Then what are the status of the robots? These are the status like available, busy, disconnected, and the unresponsive. Available, it means the robot is not running currently any process and it is free to be used. Busy, it means the robot is running a process. Disconnected, the robot and the orchestrator have not communicated in the last few minutes. And the unresponsive, it means the Uipath robot service is not running. If you go to the robot tab, you are able to see these are the different status disconnected, unresponsive, like that. So once your robot is available, it's showing a green symbol and it shows available in the status. So guys, this is all about the robot. If you have any question about the robot, you can ask me in the comment section. Next, we'll see the environment.